Hello everyone, my name is Courtney Ballou, and today I'm thinking about starting a new series on my channel for Disney planning. So I've been thinking about doing this for a while, and I wasn't sure how many people would actually watch it or use it, so I wasn't sure I wanted to make it. And then my friend asked me yesterday if I could help him kind of plan and budget for a Disney trip. So I decided, since I'm working on it for him, why not make a video for you guys and try to help you guys out too. So if you see me looking next to me, I have my whiteboard here with everything that I want to touch on in this video. It's a lot, so I'm gonna use this as like an introduction to the series, and then I'll do other videos after related to Disney planning. So first thing, what do you need to plan for Disney? So obviously the first thing is to plan where you're going to stay. So are you staying on Disney property? Are you staying at one of the Good Neighbor resorts? Are you staying in another resort or another hotel? So once you figure that out, you also have to think about transportation. Are you getting the Magical Express? Is that no longer a thing? So you have to get a rental car or an Uber or some kind of taxi. If you're not staying on Disney property, if you're staying at a Good Neighbor resort, you can use Disney transportation. If you're staying somewhere else, you will have to find transportation to the parks. What are you going to do at the parks? Rides, attractions, fireworks, parades? Is there certain food that you want? Is there certain merchandise you're looking for? Are you doing special events? Are you doing one park a day, or are you park hopping? Are you doing other things in Florida? Are you going to go to Disney Springs for a day? Are you going to go check out the character warehouses? Do you want to check out other resorts or go to Universal or anything else in Florida? It's a lot to think about. So I'm hoping that I can make some videos to help you plan your trip. So I guess the best way to start this is to explain how we plan our Disney trips. So the first thing we do is we either pick the resort that we want to stay at, or we pick the time period that we want to go and then see what resorts are available. So once we book our resort, I list out everything that we want to do at each park. So there's a lot more that we do at Magic Kingdom than pretty much any other park. So we know that we need like 2 days, or if there's a special event going on, we always go to the special event. So we'll need a day and the special event day at Magic Kingdom. So when we plan out all of the stuff that we want to do, so like I said, we plan out the rides, the attractions, the fireworks, the parades, the food that we want to eat, everything. And then we look at that list and see, all right, how many days do we need at each of these parks? Then once we decide that, we will buy our tickets. So right now they have the park pass system that you have to book your park per day. So we would plan out what day we wanted to do each park, and sometimes the hours change it and stuff. So we usually try to plan out like the longest park, the park that's open the longest each day, and we'll plan that out for the week, and that'll help us plan out what we want to do throughout the week. So then after that, once we have like our days planned out, then we have to book our dining, if there's certain restaurants we want to go to, or if fast passes are back, we would book our fast passes then. So that's kind of how we plan it. So I think what I'm going to do for videos, to start with, I am going to split up all 4 parks. Now they do have water parks at Disney, but I went when I was like 5, and we haven't been back to a water park. I'm not a fan of water parks, so I could try to make a video for the water parks if you wanted me to, but for now we're gonna stick to the main 4 parks. So I think I'm going to start with the rides at each park and go over like what rides are there, maybe the height limits if there's any, what the ride does. My mom has really bad motion sickness, so some of the rides she can't ride on. So it's kind of good to know if you have someone in your party that has medical issues of what rides they can't go on. Then I will go over like other attractions and shows and stuff like that. I can do a video on food, and I might split it up between quick service restaurants and sit-down restaurants, because the sit-downs you will have to make park reservations or food reservations for, and sometimes they're kind of hard to get. We usually do quick service almost every time we go to the parks. I want to make a separate video on the special events. So the special events are the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and Mickey's Very Merry Christmas. So I want to make a separate video for those because that's our favorite thing to do. Some other videos that I could make if you're interested is where to stay. If you're staying on property, if you want to stay at a good neighbor resort, other resorts in the area, other hotels, other things to do in Florida, if you want me to make a video on that. I don't live in Florida. We don't visit very often, but we have done a lot in Florida, so I can make a video for that. If you want a Universal video, I don't know Universal as well as Disney, but I do know some tips and tricks for Universal. So if you like the idea of a Disney planning series, please like this video. If you have any ideas of things that you want me to include in these videos that maybe I haven't thought of, or if you really want me to go over a certain topic, comment down below. So I think that's it for this introduction video, and I think I'm going to start with the rides at each separate park. Thanks for watching.